Hi, scrappy, crafty friends. It's Laura. I have a thrift haul today that's strictly junk journal. It's fun stuff for junk journals. So we'll just get right into it because I'm still under that 15-minute restriction from my iPad. I hate bossy appliances. I got to figure this out, but yeah, anyways. Okay, so I popped into a thrift store in Armpar today that I've been in a couple of times, but I've never met the owner of the store. And I did today. He was a really nice young man, and his girlfriend was there, and we got chatting. And he cleans out a lot of houses. So I was asking about paper ephemera. And he said to me, I didn't think anybody wanted it, so I throw it out. Ah! I wanted to cry. Anyway, I told him from now on to please hang on to it, and I'd be happy to give him a modicum of cash for it. This he managed to muster up. This bag, I'm not going to show you this stuff that's in here. It's just some envelopes with addresses on it and a whack of negatives in there, but I've picked out the best stuff to show you. And I think the best of the best is three of these, okay? Canada postcard, and on the back they are from a nursery, and the date is 1895. Fruit and ornamental trees ordered by you will be delivered to that address Saturday, May the 11th, 1895. Please bring these according to contract to receive and pay for the same. And this one is $10.75. That person's order was. This person's order was 50 cents. And this person's order was $2.35. So I think those are amazing. I just love, love, love them. And signed, respectfully yours, W.H. Elder. Does anybody sign anything respectfully yours anymore? That's so cool. Now, I remember taking my film to the drugstore. Do I am holding that right? Take your film to the drugstore. That's where you got your film developed. So here is an envelope. And I did find a date, March 5th, 1958. So this is 61 years old, this envelope. And that's, somebody had, wrong way. Somebody had taken their film in and gotten their negatives and their pictures back 61 years ago. So cool. This is an old postcard. The date on the back of it is January 25th, 1944, and it is written on. And the interesting thing is, famous Wilno Pass near Killaloe. So where I live now is actually not far from Killaloe. It's a beautiful area of Ontario, getting kind of north-ish. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. 4-cent Canadian stamp on it. And be the king. Yeah, George. Not that good at my kings. I just pulled a couple of negatives out. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see anything. If I had some weight, a weight piece of paper, something weight. Let me see. There's a Bathing Beauty in that one. Just to sweet. This one, I'm not sure what that's all about, but it's a cool sort of frame, and then that's quite see-through there, so you could put a picture sort of in the back of it. And this one intrigues me. These three gentlemen are so cool looking. Does that help at all? Really cool looking guys. There is a photography shop in Perth that I've had her reprint some negatives, because after our house fire I lost all my photos, but I had negatives in a container out in the barn for some reason. I don't even remember why. And I went through them all, and I've gotten her to reprint quite a few of them. It's not cheap. It's almost $1 a print. But I think I'll splurge. I just want to see what these guys look like. They just look cool to me. They look like they're on a expedition somewhere. There's a lot of snow behind them. So I could make up a whole story about that, couldn't I? This is fun. That's just a nothing postcard sent to someone in 1987, but I read the back of it, and this fella just wants to change an appointment that he has with somebody, but he says at the bottom, no, I haven't gone on a trip, just using up old stationery. Scottish instinct. My father was a Scotsman, so I can understand that, and yeah, I'm cheap as all get out too. And this is a nice old postcard from Edinburgh. There's the back of it, never been used. And then we have a few photographs that I thought were kind of cool. This almost looks like the Gatineau Hills, which isn't very far from where I am now. And this lovely lady standing on the side of the road, looking ever so minuscule. And then this dapper gentleman by a boat, and this is dated August 1951, so that's pretty cool. And I love this one. I think this is so sweet. Look at, it's two ladies in a little sailboat. No date, no nothing, but just think that's just an adorable photograph. And this, again, does that not make you think of Opie in the, what was the show where the dad was the sheriff, you know, Opie and Andy? I'm really dating myself now. A couple of gals who I think are playing ice hockey or something. Looks like they have skates on. And no date there. A nice group of people in front of some kind of institution. This one is dated 1955. You got this gal with her. It's in May, but she's still got her mink coat on. She's bound and determined everybody knows she's got a mink, because that was the thing back then. That was the thing. Helen's cat, Peter, on the porch in 1940. I love it. And this one looks like raging water overflowing its banks or something like that. There's no date on it. It's very faded out, but it's, wow, it's got a story to tell. And it actually makes me think of the people in Middle America right now who are dealing with the floods. And I've seen some of the pictures on the internet. Excuse me, I'm going to kiss a handsome prince. Itchy nose. And my heart and my prayers go out to them. I just, it evokes feelings for me because I was a farmer and had cattle, and I see the pictures of the cattle and the pictures of their silos coming down and their barns and their machine sheds being washed away, and just, keep them in my prayers. I'm so sad for that. I know there's a lot of terrible things going on in the world, but that seems to sort of touch my heart. Anyway, back to fun. Super Pack snaps. 1956 it looks like. Nothing written on them, just some nice family photos. So look at that. That's definitely a 50s something car there. And the gentleman with his baby. And then this looks like Grandpa with the baby. And a nice family grouping. This guy seems familiar to me. I don't know why. Anyway, one of those mysteries. And then another Super Pack dated snaps. And this one, it kind of is stuck together, so they're not in the best of shape. But there is an annotation at the back here that they were at the experimental farm in Ottawa. Stump of parent Siberian crabapple tree blown down during Hurricane 1955. Workmen clearing up debris. So that must be them in front of some piece of antique machinery at the experimental farm in Ottawa. And then there's the picture that has the note, and I guess that's the stump of the tree and the debris that they're clearing up. I don't remember them having a hurricane in Ottawa in 1955, but I'm not from here. So anyway, how are we doing time-wise? Okay, this I picked up the other week at the Salvation Army, and I forgot to show it in that thrift haul. It's just a planner, HomeSense type planner, 2017-2018, so it's out of date, but it's just like totally perfect to make a junk journal out of, eh? Just pull it apart, recover it, put in whatever I want to put in, and these nice dividers, I can recover them, and I might make it into some kind of organizational book for myself. So I like that size. That's a nice size. It'll pop in a purse. It's easy to carry, and I like the ring bound because they'll sit flat when you want to write on them. So that, then today I picked this one up, and there is nothing to say whose illustrations these are, but they do look Edith Holden-ish, and it's an address book. So that's, I mean, these are just a perfect size for cutting out, and this is notes. I mean, for cutting out for a junk journal, that's just gorgeous. All these beautiful botanicals. Look at the sweet pea. Oh, I love sweet pea. So I grabbed that, and I don't know what I paid for it because I just made a pile, and the guy said $10 for the whole pile. So that was good. And excuse me, I get dry mouth. My new Tupperware bottle. Friend's wife has just started selling Tupperware, and I lost my Tupperware bottle a while ago, and so I treated myself to a new one, and I do believe that we women should be supporting each other in our little home-based businesses. So rather than buy something at Walmart, I was happy to purchase this from her, and that's my spiel for today. So I have a bunch of patterns, but I think I'm going to have to make a video. I got a bunch of vintage patterns, but I want to show them to you really well, so I'm going to make a separate video. But here's just a few books that I picked up. This is Scenes and Stories of Yorkshire, but what I liked was somebody covered the cover with what looks like sort of contact paper or shelf paper, but it's very vintagey, and I think I can clean it up. It's a bit yucky, but I think I can clean it up, and what I would do is gut the book and turn that into a junk journal, just because I like this outside cover. But there's some interesting stuff in here too. Like there's Stonehenge, older scenes of northern England, Yorkshire. I think that's what I said. Highland shepherd and sheepdogs. Oh gosh, these are dusty. It's making my nose itchy. Yeah, some cool scenes. So yeah, we'll gut that. We'll use some of that. This I just grabbed because I'm going to be in, I've been invited to a craft and collectibles show. Someone who saw my booth has contacted me and invited me to bring my jewelry and some of my collectibles and stuff that I have in the booth. So I saw on Pinterest a way to do something with a book that you sort of fold a whack of pages and you do a bunch of them. Okay, I'm trying to show you. Like that. So it would be sort of a half moon like that. And then you can put your rings in there to display your rings. So I grabbed that book because it just seemed like it was sturdy. It had sturdy pages. It was a good size. So nothing fancy. And $14.29. I'm getting frustrated, but anyway. So I will come back again with the patterns on a second haul. Take care for now. Bye.